Hi everybody, so today I am back doing a brand new video, and this video is going to be all about my tattoos and piercings and their pain ratings. So I know there are a few videos like this out on YouTube now, and I thought I would do my own because everyone is different. Everyone has different pain levels for different tattoos and piercings. So if you want to find out all the pain ratings for all of my tattoos and all of my piercings, just keep on watching. Okay, so I have a total of 11 piercings and 11 tattoos. So I'm going to be going through my piercings first and then my tattoos. So for my piercings, I'm just going to start in order from which I got them. So my first piercings ever were my first lobes and then my seconds and thirds. So those are all of my ear piercings that I have. So there's 6 of them right there. And out of all of the ear piercings that I've had, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give those probably a 2 out of 10. And then for my upper cartilage, when I used to have that done, which I do plan on getting that done again, but when I had it done, I would give that maybe like a 3 out of 10, just because, you know, it's harder skin and it's, you know, obviously cartilage instead of just skin. The next piercing that I got was my belly button, and it's just right here. So I would give my belly button probably an 8 or 9 out of 10. This was my most painful piercing, so I'll give that one an 8 out of 10. The next piercing that I got was my 8th piercing is my nose, and I would give that maybe like a 4 or 5 out of 10. When I got it done the first time, it was probably a 3 out of 10, and then the second time I had to go get it done because it closed up was probably like, you know, maybe a 5 or 6, I would say, but, you know, in general, just like a 4 or 5 out of 10. The next piercing that I got was my tongue, as you all know, and I would give that a 2 or 3 out of 10. That piercing didn't hurt at all. A lot of people say that's the most painful piercing, but for me it barely hurt. I got my Monroe pierced, and I would give that one maybe a 4 out of 10. Then my most recent piercing and my last piercing that I got was my eyebrow, and I would give that a 2 out of 10. That piercing didn't hurt at all. I do plan on getting future piercings, nothing on the face. I'm gonna leave my face how it is. I don't plan on getting any more facial piercings, but I do want to get more piercings in my ears. Like, I want to get my fourth lobe done. I want to get my tragus, and then maybe my cartilage or a double helix. I'm not completely sure, but those are probably going to be future piercings for me. I'm going to move on to my tattoos, and I'm going to go in order from my first tattoo to my most recent. So as you all know, my first tattoo was this one on my forearm. It is a rose with the barbed wire. That was the first tattoo I ever got a little over a year and a half ago. And that one, probably a 3 out of 10. I was expecting it to hurt a lot more because it was my first tattoo, but it wasn't too bad. The only part that really hurt was up here on this little part because it got really close to the elbow. That was probably the most painful part. My second tattoo is this tiger up here. The rest of this half sleeve wasn't there when I just got this one, so this tiger up here was my second tattoo, and I would probably give that probably a 4 out of 10. To go over the rest of the sections, I would give this maybe like a 2 out of 10, and then maybe like this one was like a 1 out of 10, and then this one was like a 5 out of 10 because it got really painful down here. And on the inside of my arm, I would give that maybe a 4 out of 10. That part didn't really hurt too much. So that's my half sleeve in a full, but this tiger was my second tattoo, and then I added on to this that December, I believe. So yeah, that was my second tattoo. Third tattoo was the one on my ribs, and I would give that a 7 out of 10. The ribs did hurt on this side a lot, so I would give that one a 7 out of 10. My fourth tattoo, which is on my hip, which is right here, I would give that a 2 out of 10. This tattoo, I barely felt it. It did not hurt at all. When I went and got that done, when he finished, I didn't even know he finished, so you know, that one was not painful at all. Let's see, what one am I on for? 5th. So, okay, so my 5th tattoo is the one on my wrist, and it is my dog's name. It says Jack right there. It does need to be touched up quite a bit, but yeah, that is that tattoo. The outline for this was a 6 out of 10, and then when he shaded it in, it was a 3 out of 10. So that one wasn't too bad when it came to the shading, but the outline did hurt. Let's see, I keep losing track. My 6th and 7th tattoo are on my lower stomach, right here, and they're the Marilyn Manson hearts. and I would give those an 8 out of 10. This is a really painful spot for me to get tattooed. I did not enjoy getting these at all, but they happen to be one of my favorites, so those I would give an 8 out of 10. This tattoo is on my back, and it's just this one back here. Hope you can see it okay. It says Beauty Killer from the Jeffree Star song, and I would give that a 6 out of 10 as far as pain goes. I have another one on my right ribs, and it is the Avril Lavigne star. So I have that on my ribs up here, and I would give that a 5 out of 10. My right ribs did not hurt as bad as my left ribs did, so this one wasn't too bad. It was very, very tolerable. I did just fine. My 10th tattoo is this one on my arm right here. It is still healing, so I do have some ointment on it. But it's this one on my arm right here, and I would give that probably, honestly, like a 2 out of 10. This one didn't hurt at all. Even though he was by the bone right here to do this part, you know, it didn't really hurt too bad. It wasn't bad at all, so that's my 10th tattoo, and I'm giving that a 2 out of 10. And then my most recent tattoo, and tattoo number 11, is the one on my foot. You guys all saw the video of me getting it done, and by far the most painful tattoo I have ever got in my life, so I will go ahead and show you that one. So this is the foot tattoo that I got. It is just the Avenged Sevenfold skull on my foot with a little pink bow. It is still healing and it hasn't peeled yet, so the pink should be a lot more vibrant once it does heal up. But this one was my tattoo number 11. Like I said, the most painful tattoo I ever got. I would give this one a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10 in some spots. So definitely most painful. The outline was the worst part of it. It did not feel good at all. And then the shading wasn't too bad. I mean, it still hurt like a bitch, but you know, I got through it just fine. So that one I would give probably a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. So those are all of my tattoos and piercings and their pain ratings that I would give them. I do have a very high pain tolerance, so you know, tattoos and piercings don't really hurt me all that much. I just thought I would share my pain ratings with you guys in case you were curious as to how much, you know, they hurt, because I do get that question a lot, you know, how bad did that hurt? Did this hurt? So just thought I would share that with you guys. And this, you know, for those of you who aren't subscribed to me, this is, you know, all of my tattoos as of now. I know I just got a question from, can't remember her name, but she wanted me to do an updated tattoos and piercings, and the last one that I did is kind of old now, which is weird because I have so many more now. But yeah, these are all of my tattoos and piercings as of right now. So yeah, so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and make sure to check out all of my links in the description box below. If you want to see my past tattoos and piercings videos, I will link them below as well, so you can see, you know, just if you're curious to know the meanings of my tattoos, those will be in those videos. But yeah, until then, I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys. Okay, everyone, now it's time to announce BreeAnn's beautiful Barbies of the day. At Stephanie Joe from Twitter, Georgia Essex EM from my Facebook page, and at Katie_Steele from Instagram. Thank you so much, you guys.